Hey guys, it's Elaine, the Ninja Life Coach, and welcome to my channel today. Today, I'm going to do Color Street nails. So sit back, grab yourselves a cup of coffee. I'll be right back. Hey everybody, I'm back. I have a friend named Heather who does Color Street nails, and I have actually used these before, but I thought I would do this for you guys on camera. I don't know if you all have ever heard of Color Street, but Color Street are nails this is actually nail polish, and you put them on your nail. They don't need any glue. They don't need anything like that. And my nails look so bad. And actually, I stopped going to the nail salon about 6 or 8 months ago because it just got so expensive. And I've been searching and searching for an alternative. And this is a good, viable alternative. So I'm going to open these up and we're going to look at them. And I'm going to show you what all I got so that, you can participate in this with me. The first set that I got are, can you all see that? It's polka dots. Little polka dots, big polka dots. The next set are just the solid black. And then I got some with flowers. I wanted to do kind of like a little flower thing on my ring finger. And then the last one, I just got white. So let's see what I want to do today. Now, from when I've put these on before, they are really very easy to put on. There's a little bit of a trick to some of it, but it's not difficult at all. But I wanted to show you all this and kind of get your all's opinion. What do you think about this? And, guys, let's face it, it's quarantine and we're trying to do things to occupy our time. And I figured, I can do my nails at least a couple of times. So I'm going to change my camera angle and I'll be right back, honey. Let's see. So I'm going to open this up. Now, Color Street, they come with, they're packaged up in like this. This is what they look like. And you open this up, and I think it comes with everything you need. It does. One thing I am going to run and get, I'm going to go get a cuticle thing, and I'll be right back. Okay, so here's my little cuticle pusher, and I'm going to just kind of push my cuticles back a little bit. I've already done this some, but I really want to get a good adhesion with this stuff, and so I think it does better if you can get it right there underneath those cuticles. So I'm going to push these back just a bit, and we'll just go from there. Now, I'm just going to tell you, I'm really clumsy with my left hand, so you guys bear with me. I'm doing the best. I'm doing the best I can. So, okay. The first thing that you do is you do your nail prep. This is alcohol. This is a little alcohol thing. So you're wanting to just prep your nails with it. It's got a little alcohol pad on the inside of it, and you just rub it over your nails. And you just kind of let it sit there and let it dry. And then when it dries down, you're ready to adhere your nail. Now, there is no glue involved in this. There's no glue, nothing like that. It's just, I don't know how it adheres, but it does. I've done, like I said, I've done these before, and I really like this product. So I'm going to let this dry. I'll be right back. Okay, so I've decided to go with the black, the white, and the flower. This is called How's It Growing? Swiss and Tail, Midnight in Manhattan. So let me open it up and let's just go with it. Now, from what I've understood from Heather, the lady that I got this from, she tells me you can seal this back after you're finished using it because you don't want to just leave it loose because this is nail polish and it will dry out. So it has to be sealed. So you can seal this back, she told me, with your flat iron or your curling iron or something to seal it back down. And I tried that before and it actually does work. So in each packet you get 2 sets. So let me lay these out here. And let me see what I'm going to do on which finger, because to be honest, I have absolutely not thought this out like I do everything else. I just kind of fly by the seat of my pants and go. So that's going to have a little bit more cut off of it so I can get into it. So, okay, this one's the same. It's got the two sets. And this one should as well. These should all be the same. And they are. Now, what I'm thinking about doing, I think I'm going to do the black on my thumb. So I don't want to do my thumb first though, but just for argument's sake, you want to try to match it as close to the size of your nail as you can. And honestly, from my experience here, it's been better to get it a little big than a little small. Because if you get it too small, you're going to have gaps and it's just not going to look right. So this one would be the one I'd probably use on my thumb, the next to the largest. So let me set these aside. So I'm going to do my pinky nail first. And I'm going to do my pinky nail in the white. So let's see if I can find a good match. And I'm trying to get this here where you all can see that. Probably this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to snip this. Just snip it loose. And snip off the one that I'm going to use. Okay, so here it is, and here it is on here. Now, I'm going to push it down really good with my little cuticle thing here. I'm just going to get it down in there good. And then you're going to just stretch it right like that until it pops off. And then I'm going to go down around the edges with my little cuticle thing. This is a lot easier than some of the other things I've done, and it turns out the middle finger is actually an overlay. So I had to go ahead and apply a white, and then I'm going to have to overlay that on a white. I actually thought that that the nail itself was white, but it isn't. So there's that. So far, so good. So let's do the overlay now. So let's take this apart, and I'm just going to lay it right on top of there and hope for the best. I have never done this, but you're going to pull it back and it just comes off. And then you just press it in. And then I go down behind my nail like that with my fingernail, and it just comes right off. All that excess just comes off, and you just peel it off your finger, because this is just nail polish is all it is. This is nail polish. So it's a lot easier to work with than an acrylic nail or anything like that. So I've enjoyed this product. I really and truly have. So then if you've got any excess, just take your file, get it off of that file. It doesn't take but just a minute to get that off of there. And there they are so far. I've been pretty happy with these. I mean, honestly, this is some of the easiest nails that I've ever done. It's a little time consuming. It's going to take you a little more time than just polishing your nails. But the end result for me has been really good, and it lasts. One thing I've learned for sure from doing this is you want to save your thumbs for last. So I've got this much done on my left hand, and I'm getting ready to start on my right hand. So let's just go on this and let's see. I've got a little bit of a mess going here on my desk, but that's okay. So I'm going to try to match this up, and I think it's going to be one or the other one of these. I think it's going to be this one. Yes, it's going to be this one. And once again, we're going to peel the top part of it off. And then I'm going to go for the peeling off the polish. And because this is polish, you have to kind of treat it like polish. Sorry, Trixie's barking at the neighbor. Okay, so I'm back, got that nail done, and I'm getting ready to do my ring finger on my right hand. So finally got Trixie calmed down a little bit for the moment. With everything going on here in quarantine, or lockdown, whatever you want to call it, social distancing, a lot of the kids are home in the neighborhood and they're making a lot of noise, and she just doesn't like that. So laying that down right there, pressing it down, and then just pulling it. And pressing it in good. And really, I think I do just as good of a job pressing this down with my finger than I do with this. But you can use this tool if you want to and just get it all pressed in. This is really good for going around the outer edges and getting everything, off of there. And I think, I have done just as well with using my thumbnail to get that off as I have this thing. So, but normally you would go in with that and it just comes right off. So, because you don't want to leave it on the outer portion. You want to get that off. And there's that. And it's really just that easy. Okay, last but not least, the thumb. You want to wait until the last to do this because you're going to need that thumb. So you just, again, I'm just pulling it and it's just tearing off. And just take your thumbnail and get off that excess. And then just go in with your little file. File it down. The file ensures that you get off any excess of this on the outer edges, because you're not going to want that because it's just not going to feel good. So you got to make sure you get all that off. Like there's a piece right there that just came off. So, and make sure that you've got everything tucked in. It's not a bad idea, again, to go over it with this thing. Make sure everything's on there good and tight. But once you get this on here, it is not going anywhere. Now I'm going to use the other half of that I just used on my other nail. So I don't know if you're supposed to do this or not, but I'm cheap, and so these things are not expensive. In fact, they're anywhere from $11 to $14 a set. So I got 3 sets. I think it's buy 3, get 1 free, I believe. And so I got 3, and I got them all in black and white so I could intermingle them and mix and match and do all that kind of stuff. And plus, summer's coming. I thought this would be pretty for Easter. I've got a skirt that I'm going to wear that, even if I just wear it around the house, that I thought these would look good with. So, maybe I'll wear it and go out to the park. Maybe I'll wear my skirt and me and Trixie will go to the park. But I thought these would look good with it. So, just mash that. Be sure you've got that mashed down really good around the edges. That's the main thing. That's because if you're going to have any problem with this, that's where you're going to have the problem. So go in and file it down. That makes sure you get off all those edge pieces and you don't have any little pieces lingering around. And I always go back in and I just keep mashing it. I mash it really good just to make sure that the adhesion is just good. And I don't know that you necessarily have to mash it that much, but I always do. I do. But anyway, there it is. There's my nails. Now you can cover this with a clear set of, you can put some clear nail polish on over the top of this if you want to. And it'll keep it from chipping or anything like that. Now, the last time, I didn't put anything over the top of mine, and it did just fine. So, but they do recommend that if you want to do that. So, yeah, there's my nails. Listen, you guys, I know it's been a little different today. The filming of this has been a little bit of a challenge, but I wanted to tell you guys, be safe, be healthy. God bless you. Maranatha.